Oh, hi. Um, Welcome to the Funeral of Dropsuke. This isn't gonna be some flashy funeral with memes and a musical performance and anything else like that. This is just a general story time, I guess. So, you're probably wondering why Dropsuke is dead in the first place. For those of you who are not directly involved with the game. And, I've come to find out that a large amount of Dropsuke competitors have been cheating for a long while, as early as their rookie performances, going back at earliest Dropsuke 4, possibly earlier. Among the people who have broken rules, cut corners, cheated, are 7 out of the 8 players to be the last player standing. I'm not going to be saying names right now. Everyone knows who they are. But I thought, at first, just do Dropsuke 10, cut back on how much happens next year. Because next year I was going to go up to Dropsuke 25, possibly. Definitely up to 20. We were going to get a lot of tournaments out of this. And after that I was like, okay, well maybe only do like 3 or 4 next year. Just so it's more spaced out. We can make it cheat proof. Have it all good. And then I started thinking about it more and more, and I was getting more and more stories, more people coming forward about cheating. And I just decided that 10 would be the last one. I started working on the obstacles for 10, and in my head all I could think was, why am I doing this? Why is it worth it? So I cut it instead, and now there will not be a Dropsuke 10. I'm very sad, disappointed, not as angry as I was originally. I was very angry, and now it is what it is. Next year, I planned on doing, as many tournaments as possible. I also planned on doing spin-offs. There was going to be Dropsman, which is about sportsmen, but because that one is all challenges, no social anything, sportsman is all competitions, I'm not going to do it because that's all just opportunities for people to cheat. I can't trust that it's going to be played fairly, even if I put it on an invite-only basis. I was also going to do revivals of the drop-off, and this was something that I was going to do separately of the server, because the drop-off is the original game that inspired Dropsuke. It's my game, and there was a whole other community that competed in it, and I'm just so discouraged. My motivation overall just kind of plummeted, and so now I'm not doing that either. I'm just done with the games as a whole. Scrapped Dropsuke ideas. Era 3 was going to be called the Themes Era. It was going to be very different. It was going to be all about the creativity of things. We would have had an hour-long live stream of cryptic code breaking on a special branch called Dropsuke Radio, and it was going to be themed around as like a radio broadcast, sending in secret codes to the viewers, the listeners, and everyone would be in a stream chat trying to solve it. You could watch it and replay it to try and figure out the secrets. You would solve a code to get into Dropsuke and invite someone else to come with you, and those players would play in a secret Dropsuke tournament. Also, A&W themed Dropsuke, International Ninja themed Dropsuke, Dropsuke themed Dropsuke, where all of the questions and stuff would be about Dropsuke trivia. Throwback Dropsuke, where a lot of people didn't get to play Era 1, which was tournaments 1 to 5, and that would have been a throwback tournament where we brought out some of the best obstacles from that era. Not happening anymore. And then I Play Dropsuke was going to be quite fun because it was going to be 3 trials. 3 people would be in contention to be a host temporarily. They would host their own trials course, and I would get to play those trials courses. The players and myself vote on who the host would have been, and that host would host a full 4-stage tournament, and I would be a player in that game. I'd know nothing. I'd just be enjoying it for the first time. That's all not happening. All 6 of those tournaments were going to be Era 3. And regardless of if anyone cons in that era, we would have just done those 6 tournaments for fun. The fourth era was going to be called Dropsuke Chaos. 3 obstacle final stage. Knowledge of basically any show associated with Sasuke. Ninja in different countries, Viking, you name it. It all would have been there. I had a lot of different ideas on how to buff obstacles. I had different new ideas for obstacles that would have fit that era. And again, it's just not happening anymore. So I'm mainly doing this video to get it out of my system, because this is the most amount of closure I can get from it. If I had to pick All-Stars, I don't even know. I don't even think I could anymore. So many people who were in contention for All-Stars just kind of lost all contention in my eyes after the cheating stuff. So, yeah. I guess with that, I do want to thank everyone for at least signing up, showing up. You know, I'm not going to deny that this was a popular game. You know, we had a lot of players. We had 27 players in Dropsuke 9. That's huge. We had 20 plus players for a third of Dropsuke's run, and like that's awesome. I also want to thank Renegwagi, Poke, Shane, and Shadow for being the primary editors of the Dropsuke wiki. You know, that was something that they wanted to do. That was something that they took upon themselves. And it was really nice to have, you know, a site with all of the information on the series. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate that for sure. We have a spin-off. I promoted it in Dropsuke 9 as well. It's called Dropviver. Shadow hosts it. It's Survivor, but with Sasuke-themed obstacles, and some of the obstacles you might have seen, or challenges, you will have seen some in Dropsuke. They're maybe a little modified, but they are essentially the same thing. And so I would highly encourage that you guys play that. Shadow, still kind of feeling out the waters for the hosting thing, but I've heard very positive things about people's overall experiences in that game. The second Dropviver tournament will be December 17th, and I would definitely recommend that you guys, you know, keep doing those. Last to Leave Call as well. It's run by Shaq or so of the Sasuke Nerds, and that one's been going on for a while. They're coming up on their 20th competition. Yeah, I'd love to see you guys, you know, compete in that stuff. Just be sure to share some love to them and their competitions. My request is that you treat their games with more respect and integrity than you treated Dropsuke. Because we could have gone to Dropsuke 40, genuinely. We definitely were going to hit 30. I just don't want any other host of the game to feel the way I feel right now about my game. I don't know what else I can say on that. And with that, I'm done. You know, that's it for the funeral. I don't have anything positive to say. I don't have anything negative to say. I'm just out of things to say in regards to Dropsuke. So, take care. Thanks for playing. To the people who didn't cheat, thank you. I'm sorry that a quarter of the people who regularly play have ruined this series. But yeah, it's not. Um, more projects are going to be coming, more content's going to be coming. I'm not, this actually, Dropsuke being gone cuts down my content a significant amount, but it also allows me to do more projects that I've wanted to do now that I have the time for them, or different video ideas that I think would be funny or cool. So I hope you guys stick around. That's all. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.